Hello everyone, and welcome to Prife International's live stream, and a happy New Year to everyone. Today is a special day because this is the first live stream of the year, and we have two very special guests to kickstart our 2023. So we are very fortunate because with us to start off this live stream is our special guest all the way from Spain, Dr. Guillermo Manzanera, if I pronounce that correctly, hopefully from Barcelona, Spain, who incidentally is also our country stockist for Spain. And next, of course, everyone is waiting to hear what are the future plans for America and Europe. So we have a very special person within the company and the community. Our CMO, for both continents. Wow, can you imagine? It's a very big job for him, Mr. Victor Hew. So without much further ado, to kickstart, we will invite our special guest from Barcelona, Dr. Guillermo. Hi, Dr. Guillermo. Please unmute yourself and welcome to our live stream. And it's good to have you here. How are you?
Fine. Hi to everyone. Thank you for having me here.
Oh, you're definitely most welcome. You're definitely most welcome. In the conversation that I had with you prior to you coming in today, I hope you don't mind me telling the world, but you're 67 years old, right? You're 67 years old. Or I would say you're 67 years young because I'm going to show them later on how you enjoy your skiing, right? Now, before we go to that video, I would like you to tell us, first of all, how did you get to know about iTerra Care and Prife International? Very briefly.
Thank you. In fact, I have a very good friend of mine in Malaysia that have been working with me for years and years, more than 10 years. And she called me to tell me that she was in contact with the company, with the magnificent device, and she thought that I should know about it. So getting to know that it has to be with the terahertz and all the technology, I decided to get to know this device to see how it works, because I have been searching for years and years about quantic energy, quantic physics, and the application of terahertz and quantic medicine in our diagnosis and our treatment for patients. So I thought it was going to be in the market very, very soon, a device that would help us to treat patients. And in fact, it is here now. So yeah. I was very happy to know the company and the people in the company that have been helping me very, very much.
Right. So you finally got your device after waiting for a while, I understand from you. And perhaps you would like to tell our viewers, what is your specialty? I mean, were you a surgeon, or tell us more about your profession, please.
That's right. After being a doctor, I had the specialty in general surgery, and after that I went to England and I had my degree in thoracic and heart surgery. So nowadays I am a heart surgeon. I'm still working and doing my job. But as I told you, since I was a child, I always interested in naturism. I am a naturist by redundant, but it's by nature. Okay. So I am a vegetarian. I don't smoke, don't drink alcohol, I am pretty healthy in that way.
Yes.
And also trying to give support to everyone searching around natural medicine. So for me, this is natural medicine. This is the medicine of the future, going back to nature.
Yes.
And
That's why I guess, if I may add, you are so open to iTerra Care and terahertz, because you know, anything that works and you can help people, you're more than willing.
Completely. Whoever saw my conference in Barcelona, I had them demonstrated people how through the years I came to the conclusion that there was a very important field in terahertz and also in quantic field applied to patients. And this is it. Nowadays we have it here and we are already working with it. But the most important thing for me is not that we doctors have this device to work on patients. The most important thing for me is that people will be able to have it at home. Everyone, every home will have one of them, just to prevent, because the most important thing in medicine is prevention, not treatment.
Wow, that is a very, very huge statement from a doctor. We appreciate that. And
if we prevent people getting sick,
yeah,
we will do a great job.
I feel you, man. You're really good and kind-hearted as well. Now, when you had your device, you tested it on your family member. I mean, what made you convinced the device is good? I mean, when you had it.
I was already convinced, you see, because I read about the time they took to send me my device. I took the time to study quite a lot about the scientific way it's working. And there is no need for me to see with my eyes what I know that is there. This is the problem of most of people. They don't believe in whatever they cannot see with the eyes. But this is different. We have to develop again the capability to see things that the human eye is not capable to see, because we can perceive, and I call it super perception, because it is over the senses, you see? Super senses perception.
Yeah.
So I started working on myself. I started working on my wife and my family, my patients and friends, and I saw the results immediately. Pain responds to it almost immediately after 10 to 15 minutes. Swelling also is resolved very fast. And applying it to many pathologies, we can see the results very quickly. Chronic diseases are hard to treat because it takes long time. But anyway, you will see the video where I am treating myself a chronic disease in my joint, in my knee joint, but the results are very clear. So you can show them what happened with my knee.
Okay, well, with your permission, I will share the video that you sent to me. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, because Dr. Guillermo had problem with his knee. And for someone who is watching right now with problems with your knee, you know how painful and discomfort, you know, it will give you. But look at this, 67 or 68 now, right, with New Year, and just celebrated his birthday on recently in January. And look at him go. All right, so let me just find it. Okay, here we go. So I hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, tell us about it as you're skiing down.
I've been working for many weeks in this knee joint. This is myself. My daughter is down there recording, and she did a very good work. This is me moving around the slopes, And as you see, my left knee is working perfectly. I was in a doubt myself. I was doubting if I was going to be able or not. As a doctor, you know when a joint is working or not. So I
That's
did.
a nice one. Yeah.
As soon as I get in the skis, I will know if I will be able or not.
I think our viewers enjoy this as much as we do. It's great to see you being able not only just to ski again, but maybe to engage in other activities as well. And I've always said this, that no pain is too small for anyone. When you are the one suffering it, it's huge for you, So better quality of life, and you have experimented with it, and chronic illnesses and all those things convince you, right? So that's why you are also, by the way, for our viewers, our country stockist in Spain. All right, of course, he engages people to, because he believes in the product.
I was surprised when they offered me this opportunity, but
yeah.
I thought it's a fantastic opportunity to give my people, my family, my friends, and all over the country the possibility to have this device and work themselves at home. Even if they are healthy, they can start working on it to prevent diseases, you see?
Yeah,
So
amazing.
I'm very happy.
Yeah. So aside from yourself, any other member of your family benefited from this device?
Yeah, my wife, in fact, president and vice president were here when she was going in a wheelchair for a year and a half. She had been going in a wheelchair because of severe pain in the lower spine due to unstable spine and arthrosis of iliac sacral joint. But we have been working with different type of medicine on her. But after many weeks of working with the arterial care, the pain released and let her walk again.
Wow.
With security. Yeah, so she decided to leave aside the wheelchair, and only today she's only walking with the aid of a stick and improving every day. Yeah, we are working on it very hard. Yeah,
that's amazing. I mean, Dr. Guillermo, thank you so much for coming out to share with us your story, your family story, and also thank you so much for being our country stockist. And I know you're doing it because you want to help people in Spain, and it's a love for humanity as a medical doctor. And we really appreciate that you come forward to tell us all these things. And we would like to wish you all the very best in everything and all your endeavors, and happy skiing. If the snow is still around, you can just enjoy yourself. All right. And have a better quality life. Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Right. So guys, you've heard it from our country stockist from Spain. And yeah, it's amazing how this wonderful device can sometimes change people's lives, and just when people start losing hope with trying to heal themselves, and then this miracle wand comes into their life and help them improve. All right, so I think it's really nice that we talk about Spain, which is in America, and now I would like to bring you our next guest, and he is none other than our Chief Marketing Officer for both Americas. I think it should be in the plural, Americas, as well as Europe. So can we welcome Mr. Victor Hew? Hi, bro.
Hi, Dr. James. Hi, good evening, everyone. Good morning, good mornings, wherever you are. I'm so happy.
Well, it's good to have you, and yeah, you have such a big portfolio, I would say, and recently you and Noor Rashid and Gloria have visited Europe, and then you went with other guys like Nathan and all that to in USA, and then recently with Nathan and others in DK and all that in Europe. So maybe before we kickstart this interview, maybe we should play a video of yourself, the earlier one, because we have already shown the one in Europe. So we'll show the one couple of months, I think, before that in America. All right. So let's play the video. Okay.
Greetings, good more earnings.
All right, so congratulations! Woo! Thank you, Eric. All right, so I said, hey, honey, let me do a treatment for you. Okay, don't think too much. Let me do treatment. Yeah, and immediately after that treatment, she told me she fell asleep like a baby. Okay, without having to take sleeping pills.
April that I've been in this company, I've been using my one, and I've been healthy since. So I recommend everybody has digestion problems to try it. So it's the best thing you guys can do. Thank you.
And I randomly blew on it thinking it would go away. Then I got serious about it because I was tired of dealing with it. So I blew it for 4 minutes every day for 10 days and it's gone. So that's it.
I did not get any what they call REM sleep or deep sleep, and I would only get like an hour of sleep a night. Since using the wand, I sleep through the night, and it's deep sleep, and I am so grateful, so grateful.
Wow.
I have a knee that was, I thought, headed to replacement. So the discomfort in my knee, I would push up from every place I was sitting. First night and next day, I stood up without having to push off. Now I walk around my house and randomly sit down and stand up because I can.
That are getting inflammation reduction and the depression. It's almost like I turned back the clock about 30 to 40 years, William. It's incredible.
Let's all stay connected, okay? And don't let anything break our barriers, no matter what.
Okay. Prife USA, let's take USA and international by storm. Okay, right? Yay!
I tell again, healthy, beauty, wealthy. With that, good morning. Thank you.
Right. So, well, you have made a significant contribution, Victor, to the company and also for the community. And when you were in America, you met not only the leaders, but also, I believe, the stockists. And we have more than 20 state stockists in America. So being the largest market for Prife International right now, what are the plans of Prife in the USA? And I guess, it's not just the USA, it also go down to, I guess there's a lot of inquiries coming from South America as well. Just tell us, enlighten us.
Currently, we have about 25 state stockists in America. right? And also one in Canada. And of course, the thing is, with my experience, experience tells me a lot of times, a lot of things, you have to localize the content to fit the community locally, right? And that is why we have recently appointed two very important people to hold two very important roles in America. In the USA, especially, we have William Bowles, who is appointed as the CMO of America, of USA, and we also have Eric Farmer, who is also appointed as the COO of USA, right? And moving forward, we also want to fully develop the stockist program. For those of you who are not aware already, the stockist program is a 3-tier program. We have the state stockist, we have the area stockist, and then the mobile stockist. But for 2023, we want to focus our energy and attention in developing the area stockist in America, in USA.
Right. And in terms of other support like meetings and all that, I guess it will be under William, right? Who is the CMO for 2023. Correct. So yes, he will be organizing all the support, Zoom, and also to some degree, because now as we are able to perform meetings, he'll be doing road shows and all that. Am I right?
Yeah, correct. I mean, one thing that we are doing differently in 2023 is what we call a monthly business meeting. On the first working day of every month, we're going to have a kickstart meeting, right? Now, in this kickstart meeting, anyone and everyone are invited to come online, and it's only going to be about 30 to 45 minutes maximum, okay? And in this monthly business meeting, we talk about 4 things in general. The first thing is, of course, a recap of what happened last month, okay? And then secondly, we will pick one product to talk about every single month, right? And then we will do some recognitions, but because a lot of people are not in here for the money, they're in here for the recognition, okay? And when they get recognized, oh my goodness, they're on cloud 9, okay? And of course, the final thing is to announcement on or promotion on what's going to come in this month, right? So we had our first MBM on the 2nd of January, and it was a success. So I'm truly excited and elated now with how things are going so far.
Yeah, it was quite an overwhelming response for that meeting, and also now with the Poland office under renovation and due for opening officially very soon, I'm sure a lot of interesting things are happening in Europe, and especially recently when you guys traveled to so many different cities all across Europe. Tell us about it. Share your excitement with us.
Well, Nathan, DK, and myself, and of course our business advisor Dries. Okay. For me personally, I was in Europe for 4 weeks, and we traveled to 9 countries, 9 cities, or I should say. We were first in Warsaw, then we went to Budapest, then we went to Ljubljana, and then to Barcelona, Amsterdam, London, Copenhagen, Oslo, and Stockholm. Okay, right, and the turnout is just simply amazing. Okay, people think that the Europeans are very cool and they cross their arms, but when you start speaking to them, when you start speaking into their heart, oh my goodness, their response is so warm, right? And I'm so glad to say that in every country that we went to, okay, we have new family members. Okay, we have new family members, and some of them even open up their doors, their homes to receive us. When we come to Europe the next time. And more importantly, the central theme for the whole trip is that our iTeraCare devices, okay, is a gift of love. It's a gift of love, right? But because out there in the community, there are so many negativities and stuff. Now we do not need any more negativities. We need positivities, right? And this is a positive gift. It's a gift of love. right? And I said to them, every single one of you in Europe, including the corporate, including the field leaders, it doesn't matter who you are an agent to bring this gift of love to the community. Okay, right? And true enough, we have so many testimonies, so many heartwarming testimonies, yeah, that excites me especially. Okay, and to the point that they say, it's time we need to localize everything in Europe, and that is why we appointed, and it's why in May 2022 we actually sent our colleague Andrew to Poland, yeah, as the chief operating officer, and then we appointed DK, Dr. Kenny, as the chief executive officer for Europe.
Right. Well, I totally agree with you. I mean, this device is pretty amazing, and for people in Europe, I think they are there to help humanity, and this is something that really gives a lot of people hope, and it performs miracle, and that's what people need right now. Who doesn't want miracle, right, to happen to their lives and for their family and loved ones? So with the Europe branch office that we're going to have, I guess it's going to better support the entire European continent, which is so vast. I mean, we have more than 50 countries in Europe. So tell us about the plans of how to create the market, the excitement, the support, and how many stockists do we have right now?
In Europe per se, we have a total of I think 8 stockists. Okay, in EU itself, in EU we have Croatia, we have Hungary, we have Sweden, we have Spain, we have also Netherlands. Okay, and I can't remember. There's one more. Okay, outside of Europe we have UK and of course Norway. So we have a total of 8 stockists, right? Okay, so the next thing moving forward, yeah. Okay. Oh, Germany is coming up. Germany, okay, right? So for those of you who have people in Germany, get ready. Okay, get ready. Okay. Now, so the next step is, of course, the Poland office is to fully support the marketing activities in Europe, right? I think within this month itself, we also have our own Poland warehouse up and running, yeah, which is managed by ourselves. Okay, not managed by third party. We manage ourselves. Okay, this is to be able to distribute products quicker across Europe, especially in EU. All right, and of course, moving forward in 2023, we also want to develop area stockists within the EU as well.
Okay, all right. Now, I think this is going to be a very exciting year. If 2022 we have done well, I think 2023 will be a wonderful and great year for a lot of our leaders. And we look forward to helping more people out there, and those people especially who, are in real need of the product. And by improving ourselves, we'll be able to distribute our products to reach them more efficiently. So thank you, Victor, for coming and enlightening us and telling us, about Americas, right? And also Europe. And this is going to be fantastic. Thank you so much, Victor.
I missed out one thing, right?
Yeah.
2023 for America, okay? We are also going to develop Central and also South America. So we're going to focus a lot of time and energy in developing this region as well.
Wow. So there you go. Now, in those countries that we are not yet, haven't appointed a country stockiship, I think those of you who are watching and any friends who are interested, you better move fast, all right, before someone else gets it. And thank you, Victor. And all the very best. You're doing a fantastic job, and we really depend a lot on you. So keep up the good work.
Thank God for the opportunity, and thank you to the BOD, for the board of directors, for entrusting me, and giving me this opportunity to serve everyone.
Yeah. All right.
And thank you, Dr. James, for having me on this live stream.
Always my pleasure. All right. Thank you, Victor.
Thank you.
So it's going to be an amazing year. We will have wonderful, wonderful new countries joining our community, and more people, wherever you are, you will benefit. So thank you so much for watching. And I look forward to seeing you all again next week. Bye.
Medical disclaimers. iTera Classic and iTera Pro are not medical devices. The information provided on our website is for educational purposes only and does not substitute for professional medical advice. Please consult a medical professional or healthcare provider if you are seeking medical advice, diagnoses, or treatment. Prife International shall not be liable for risks or issues associated with using or acting upon the information on our website. Prife International shall not be liable or responsible for the actions, misrepresentations, or negligence of our members who are independent contractors.